time limit for 10 minutes was out. You can check for updates. This will on when the application opens, it will check if there's new versions. You can share the bans with the community. I'm creating a small community of ban reports that you can share those reports with other players or other admins, and you can basically ban a player from all the servers that use this tool. Also, you can sync your database to the TSW community ban list. It means it's this community of this tool. You can sync it with Dart community. That is all the community bans of the Dart. That includes the Warden, Dart itself, and some others. You can sync them with the AntiHack community ban list too. So you can have all these ban lists together in one tool. In the future, we'll be able to also report to Dart and for sharing with community Dart, with the Dart community. As far as the anti-hack community ban, I'm not sure exactly. I haven't talked to them yet. You can kick players that are AFK on the lobby for more than 2 minutes. I'm setting it to 7 because that's the default amount that I should be kicking for. I think it's the same amount of back, but I extend the controls. You can set the timeout for a hacker warning for the disabled. I mean, for when you click a player, you can select if you want to ignore those hacker warnings, so it doesn't spam you. For example, if you know that guy is actually legit and you don't want to kick him, then this will let you time those out so you don't forget them. You don't forget they are on and miss a hacker by mistake. It also lets you check for swear words. You can also edit the swear words on different edit settings table. This one that you saw right here, it's a teleport detection. It's a possible teleport detection. It will show on the chat. Let me just click on hack. If I click on hack, you'll see the hack detection, and this just said to me that this player Luis went at 1000 kilometers an hour. This is a possible bug in the new Bliss update. I've seen this before. It doesn't mean it's that it's always a valid teleport. Let me click on C. If I click on C, it will open the player's inventory, so I can click on C again. It will show me where he is. Since he's outside the map, you can see the tracer going out the map. This is a known bug. I think this possible one could be because it changed the skin, so this will detect this, and my tool doesn't detect for skin changes yet. That's a planned feature, but it's not ready yet. As far as swear words, you can set how many warnings to give a player, and this will actually message the player saying, okay, you have this many warnings left. You can set the banned words in the swear words tab on the edit settings. You can add more if you want to. You can save them, etc. You can also change this on the left side. There's the updates of the Archon. This is the player update and the database update. Database update includes all the players' position, gear, etc., all the tents, all the vehicles, etc. The Archon update is the player list update. So, for example, if a new player joins, it will only get detected once this update runs. You can change those in here. Those are by seconds. So I'm setting mine on 10 and 30 for the database, and 10 for Archon, 30 for the database. This is ban list tabs, and I'll show you that in a second. I'm sorting my bans on the database by name. and this is the name that they start with. So anything that starts with TSW hashtag will be sorted on its own toolbar, or their own category. For example, let me show you here. If I got all my bans that are not from TSW, for example, they're not from this tool, they are in others tab, and I click and then they can open. This is TSW, but it has an I on it. This is meaning that it was imported. It's an imported ban. It imported that from another ban list, and there's a bunch of them. I can click on close again. I can search for a reason for a ban, and it will show me what players were banned for this reason. I can click on those lists to open them. For example, TSW, it will show me who was the player and what was the ban ID. I can sync the database, and I'll show you what this does. If I click on sync, it will start syncing all the players. Open the log, and you can see for example, it's downloading TSW ban list, it's downloading Dart ban list, it's downloading AntiHack ban list. It will add, it will download those, compare those with your current version, or the ones that you have already, and it will merge those with yours, so you can have both of them. And it will check if the player is already banned. If it is, it will not add, and will ignore them. But if they're not, then it will add them. You can see on the bottom right, it will show your warning, or saying that an event just happened, and this one was because it added just the ban. You can let them finish, and it will be all synced for you. You can click on raw ban list. This is the raw ban list coming from the server. You can search for a reason, and it will show all the players. You can see the duration and explanation. You can click on ban for unbanning those. You won't have an explanation or like a detailed ban report on this one, because this is the raw ban list from the server. It's not a detailed one from here. But if I click on the app bans, these ones are the ones that I already have some information on. So if I click on C, I can see all the information regarding this ban, and I can see, for example, the player's nick, when it was banned, if the ban is still on, if it's still banned, or if I unban it. I can see the inventory of the player, I can see the backpack, and I can see all the hacker detection logs. This one didn't show me any hacker detection, because this one was a player report, and then we went inside the game and checked that it was using hacked weapons. But this was a hacked weapon that was not detected. I think it was anti-aircraft or something like that, and so it wasn't detected by the tool, but we banned him anyways. And you can see all the movements that he did, all the position updates, etc. Also, for toolbox, you can lock the server, unlock the server, restart, reload scripts, load events, spawn vehicles. There's a back toolbox that will generate you restart times for the back. You can set how many when there is a restart hours, when to announce them. If I want to announce them 3 hours before, 2 hours before, 1 hour before, and you can just click on generate. It will generate all the code for you. You can just copy paste this away. There's a database toolbox. This will let you see all the stats from the database. For example, the unique ID count, the players alive, sandbags, etc. You can delete corpses. For example, I have 1000 corpses. I'm gonna click on delete corpses. It will delete all those from the database, and then if I click update again, it will show me on the corpse count that